Welcome to the Farmers Branch Chamber Chat. I'm Executive Director Grace Spees, and today we're featuring FITchef Tony of New Level Nutrition. How are you today, Tony?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Life is good. I literally cannot complain.
That's awesome. So tell us about business. We'll start there over the last couple months. What do you feel like has done well for you? What challenges have you faced? What new things are you doing?
Well, for us, we wanted to make sure, especially with everything that was going on, we wanted to make sure that we got the word out that we emphasize health and nutrition. Um, we want to make sure that everybody knows that, like, first of all, let me introduce myself. Sorry, my name is Coach Tony. I'm at New Level Nutrition, located at 4051 LBJ Freeway, Farmers Branch, Texas. So we're literally right by 635. We're in the same parking lot as there's a Subway, there's Rugland, there's the nail salon, and the new appliance place, and the same parking lot as Saltgrass. So um, for us, it's really been that. It's been the focus on the community service. It's been the focus on making sure that the community knows that we are a health based smoothie bar. So our smoothie bar, it's a new level smoothie bar, pun extremely intended, and and we want people to know that this isn't your typical go to a smoothie place, get a sugar laden drink, and think that you're getting something healthy. Ours is the focus is low calorie, low fat, vitamin, nutrient dense, protein, um, plant based protein laden um, smoothies that you can use for meal replacement. You can use it for post workout. You can just use it because you have a sweet tooth. So that's really the cool thing about what we do and what we provide for the community.
That's awesome. And I can testify that, grabbing a lunch at your place is more like lunch and dinner in,
Yes, yes,
in one big cup. So tell
yes.
people about, exactly your product offering, the philosophy of your business. A little bit. I know you mentioned the smoothie bar, but right, it's a smoothie and a drink, just like a meal. I'll let you
Yeah. So
do better justice.
okay. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. Well, coming to our location. When you come up to order, first of all, when you walk through the door, you're going to get greeted by somebody. That's just the way we do it. We like to make everybody feel welcome, everybody feel at home, and everybody to feel like family when they come through the door. But our location and the philosophy behind my smoothie bar, my nutrition club is um, it's just like you go to a restaurant, you get a drink and a meal with the restaurant. But with us, you're going to get two drinks, and one of those drinks can count as a meal. And our drinks, it's called a lit tea. It's called a lit tea, and it's it's called a lit tea, and it has energizing tea. We put aloe in there. We put a lift off in there, which it really helps the tea taste like juice. Sometimes we get people that come in and say, I don't really drink tea. And that's when we get to tell them, like, we call it a tea because it does have tea in there, but it doesn't taste like your typical tea. What's up, Alex? That's awesome. Yeah. And so that's the drink. Some of our drinks also have collagen in them. Some drinks have protein in them. Some have nitric oxide, and some of them have like electrolyte. So if you're hyperactive, or you got to get your water intake up and all that, we have a lot of drinks that can help you with those things. And then comes the smoothie. And the smoothie really just depends on your favorite ice cream, candy bar, cereal. If you like chocolate, vanilla, fruity, or even coffee flavor, we typically have a smoothie that can satisfy any sweet tooth. We have smoothies for vegans, we have smoothies for vegetarians, we have smoothies for people who just like smoothies, right? And we have post workout smoothies. So we have a litany and a plethora, look at that word, plethora of options For people to choose. I keep switching the wrong way. Sorry. For people to choose from when they come to the shop. So it's exciting. I really like our menu.
Did you drink one of your lift-off teas before hopping on here? Because, whew, you got a lot of energy.
I stays with energy. I mean, God woke me up this morning, so there's no reason to not have energy, right?
Amen. And one thing, I can definitely that I think is fun about your smoothie shop, a New Level Nutrition, is it's like every time I go in there, there's something new on the menu, or there's
Yeah,
something new you've created that hasn't even made it to the menu yet. So,
exactly,
and
exactly.
I
That's the
can
fun about it.
also testify that you have been very accommodating for me and my food sensitivities. And again, building a lot of things that may not be on the menu, but that still, I get to enjoy a lunch that's healthy and that tiptoes around all the different sensitivities. So I think what you offer is definitely a great product, as
Right,
well as great service.
and again, we appreciate the support, and that is what separates us from your typical restaurant, your typical smoothie bar, your typical business in general, is because we literally work to build a relationship. And yes, I have a menu, but if I need to make accommodations, if we need to change something, or with the way that everything's been going, if we're out of something, we have that autonomy to make substitutions, to customize things for customers and things like that. So it's really neat. It's a really neat operation that we got going over there.
Not to mention, you can hang out and get work done, or just have
Yes.
a chat. It's a good place to gather, kind of like a Starbucks or a coffee shop concept, but
Right, right,
with,
and that's the feel that I wanted. I wanted to have I wanted to be a mix between kind of like the coffee shop feel with the free Wi-Fi, but we got maybe have sports playing or video games going, or just random conversations, and we have a couple. Excuse me, we have a couple areas. We have bar height tables with the stools. We have the couch over in the front. We got the two TVs. So we have it set up so that any and everybody that comes through, one, will feel comfortable, two, will want to come back, and three, which is most important, will want to order something from from the shop. So
it's like coffee shop meets barber shop meets
yeah,
healthy.
yeah. Conversation. Oh my gosh, the conversations and just the people I've met. We've been open since what, May 2018. Um, I mean, just the scope and the range of people that have come through, especially those from the Farmers Branch area. It's really been a blessing.
That's awesome. So, who is your target market? Who are your customers?
Our customers, or our target market, is anybody within a 5 to 15 mile radius that has a heartbeat. We like, I mean, so we have drinks for kids, we have shakes for kids, we have shakes for athletes, we have shakes for people who have never worked out a day in their life. We have shakes for people who want to lose weight. We have shakes for people who want to gain weight. We have shakes for people who have allergies. So we have just the gambit. Everything in our smoothie bar and nutrition club um, is very conducive for any human. How about that?
Awesome. And I'm just going to pop up another comment here from Alex. He says, and don't forget the lessons from Les Brown.
Yes, yes. So we typically will have some music playing. There may be some sports on TV. There may be personal development going. Your Les Browns of the world, your Eric Thomases, your Tony Robbins, your Jim Rohns. So sometimes we'll have those videos playing, or you may come in and it may be a Disney day and we have Disney movies playing. So we have that just the open scope and the open kind of just range that we have for everybody to feel welcome. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even our music changes. Sometimes there's hip hop, sometimes there's sometimes there's hip hop, sometimes there's slow music, sometimes there's disco, and The other day I had Halloween music playing. And every month, what we have dedicated to is we're going to have a customer appreciation day. So we just had a customer appreciation day last week. We're going to have another one approximately a week and a half before Thanksgiving. So it's going to be kind of like a friendsgiving at the smoothie bar. So as normal, the entire community is more than welcome to attend our customer appreciation day, and we usually end our customer appreciation day with a potluck. And last potluck we were playing Mario Kart, so it's kind of cool. We had hooked up the Nintendo 64, and we were playing Mario Kart. So little stuff
Nice.
like that. Yeah,
Good deal.
you're not gonna get that at some big name restaurants. So
I just want the banana peels.
yes, yes. I'm always for the red turtle shell. I'm a savage. Who am I? But a savage.
You that guy. Well, let's ask a little bit more of a challenging question, and you may or may
Yeah,
not have an answer for this, or who knows which direction this is going to go. But we're going to take a risk. Do you feel like there's any distinctions, right, in the current affairs of the world? You know, with the stuff with minorities, do you feel like it's been different being a minority business owner?
for sure. For sure. Just me myself. I personally, before I was able to open New Level Nutrition, had experienced some of the challenges of attempting to conduct business as a minority. But God willing, I was able to open up New Level Nutrition with my business partner Rachel Ramirez, and we've been striving for the past 2.5 years, going on 3 years. So that within itself um, really just shows the foundation and the commitment that we've had, and really just the love of the community, because you don't survive without the customers, and so for us, like we don't have a big marketing budget, literally. I want to say before me and Rachel opened, we personally handed out 20,000 invitations, so um, that and even inside of that, that takes a little. You have to be aware of your surroundings when you're going out. And me being, and I'm just gonna be honest, for those who haven't met me, I'm a 6'4" African American male. So you really have to understand the scope of everything when you walk up to somebody and give them an invitation. But luckily, most people in this world are awesome. So you don't really have to you don't have to be too timid. You just say, "Hey, I just opened up a smoothie bar down the street. Here's a coupon to come check me out." Like, and most people, I will tell you, most people take your coupon and say thank you. And so for me, yes, I'm aware of everything that goes on. Yes, I know, that it's a possibility that some of that could affect my business. But my focus is on the people who want the help, regardless of my background. How about that?
That's awesome. And, in my perception, which may or may not be accurate, but it seems like you've been well received by the Farmers Branch community, by the business community. I know several of our chamber members come and visit you from time to
Yeah,
time. So, anyways, just we're glad that you're here and glad that you've found a home, in
yeah.
a supportive community
It's
to put down your.
truly, truly exciting, and nothing less than a blessing. So it's I talk about me and my business partner passing out the invitations, but none of this happens without God. So
Amen. That's awesome. So we'll switch gears a little bit. We're going into the colder weather as that the world ushered into us the last couple of days. I'm like, wait, wasn't it just like 90 degrees a few weeks ago, and now it's in the 30s? This is crazy.
yeah, I kind of need that in my life. I need that 90 in my life. So
Nice.
that's literally why I moved to Texas, because it's hot 368 days of the year. So
Yeah, I feel like moving from Florida, it's actually colder here than
I would believe that. I
I
would
am
believe that.
I am accustomed to, but I'm learning to navigate it. So, what, health, exercise tips, right? We're going into holiday season where people don't always eat as healthy.
Ooh, holiday season,
It
yes.
is cold, so sometimes,
Um,
it's like the fall weather hit and, everybody's out running and getting outside. Then the cold weather hits
uh,
and it's like, all right, dog, you better walk yourself. What
yes, and that is very well. First and foremost, let me make sure even though it's getting colder outside, you still need to drink your water. Okay, my goal is 100 ounces to a gallon every day. You have to drink your water. And then you have to be realistic with yourself as far as your willingness to actually get up and move. I think a lot of people, to be honest, they either see their neighbor or see a friend or see somebody post on Instagram, and they feel this angst that they have to work out 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. And no, it's literally just get out and move. So, or get up and move. For me as a one of my businesses as a personal trainer, what I tell people is just at least walk. Outside of your job, outside of your job, because that really doesn't count as far as like physical fitness. But a 30-minute walk does wonders. So yes, even if you have to bundle up, put on some gloves, put on a hat and a jacket, put your earbuds in, or just walk the dog and walk right out of your door, 15 minutes, and turn around, and then that's a 30-minute walk. So that's the biggest thing that I tell people is make sure that you move. So we got water, movement, and when I say be realistic with yourself, if you know, hey, I'm not going to work out 5 times a week, I may work out twice, you have to adjust what you eat. So that means you can't just willy-nilly on the pizzas and the fried chickens and so you really have to grill some more chicken, bake some fish, you know increase your broccoli intake, increase your green vegetable intake, increase your salad intake without the ranch. I know I'm being blasphemous here in Texas speaking against ranch, but uh, ranch dressing isn't a company that if I say something about it, I won't get attacked. Well, I got to make sure. I don't know
You're just
too. I
gonna
know they
have to
got
deal with me hating on
I
ranch
know they
dressing
got
alone.
I know they got ranch dressing seasoning, so I know Texans love some ranch dressing. But if you're not moving as much, that ranch dressing, all it's doing is increasing your dress. Okay, okay. I hope y'all can read in between the lines.
You said something interesting when I visited you recently that I would have had no idea of, that I probably wasn't getting enough protein.
Right. Yes. And that's another thing. Increase your clean protein intake, right? And that comes from lean protein. So like chicken breast, lean steak, white fishes, salmon, ground turkey. You got beans, so red kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans. Um, your rices, make sure like you're doing using brown rice or what I like to call exotic rice, like basmati rice, jasmine rice, things like that. Quinoa is major. And a lot of vegetables, broccoli, spinach, kale, a lot of your darker green vegetables have protein in them. So I know there's a conception if I eat too much protein, I'll get all big and bulky. No, if you eat too much, you get big and bulky. So so let's not just blame it on the protein. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you eat a quarter-pound burger, but the burger got the bun and 7 slices of cheese and 4 pieces of bacon, and it's a big commercial for it. Yeah, then of course we're gonna have some issues.
Are
But
you being
uh,
blasphemous against bacon too?
again, yes, let them come get me. Let them come get me. I told them my address. They can come get me. But yes, so protein is very important, and that is another reason why our smoothies have protein. So I know there's a lot of smoothie places out there that people go to, and you're literally just getting crushed fruit and sugar juice. But our goal is to make sure that you're getting quality protein, make sure you're getting good levels of protein, and keeping the caloric intake down. So it's a great combination.
So what would be like a simple breakfast dinner combo, assuming they're coming to you for lunch? Would that be like 2 eggs for breakfast, some veggies, some fresh fruit, and
I would
a
say
piece of
if we're talking
chicken?
about yeah, so if we're talking about breakfast, what I would say, what a good clean breakfast, I would say, half a cup of oatmeal, with some cinnamon in it. You got 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg. Mix that together. Put just a little bit, maybe salt, pepper, some Italian seasoning in there. So scramble your eggs, spray the pan with cooking spray, or if you have olive oil, use about a tablespoon of olive oil. Don't use butter. Um, and yes, fresh fruits, grapefruit, apples, berries are great. Like the entire berry family, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, um, because they are lower in sugar, high in protein. I mean, not protein, sorry, higher in fiber, which a lot of people don't know that. So berries are really good. Bananas, maybe on days that you know for sure you're going to do some type of movement. So if you're walking every day, hence hint, hint, you can have a banana every day, and it's not that bananas are bad if you're not moving. You just wanna watch your sugar levels if you're not doing a lot of moving. So that will be a good breakfast, a great dinner. Grill a chicken breast. Go ahead and grill or saute, a whole piece of broccoli with a little salt and pepper, olive oil. Make you a salad. If you want to do some beans, red kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans, add that in there. And that would be a good dinner right there. So you want to make sure that you have a well balanced and what we like to say colorful meal. Colorful meal. So make sure you got a bunch of different colors in there.
Awesome. And I know right from my personal experience and working with a dietitian and my sensitivities, that's kind of the same thing they recommend. And I think some people feel like it has to be complicated to eat healthy.
No,
But
no.
what I found and when I went on, the really restrictive program that my doctor gave me was I did figure out how to make it simple. Okay, great.
Hmm.
2 eggs, maybe an egg and half of an avocado for
Yep.
breakfast. Again, sprinkling some fruit, and then just meat and veggies for dinner. It was like
Yep.
I could. It doesn't have to be. Yes, it's great that on Pinterest and all these pages you can get, recipes with 50 million ingredients and things you've never
Man,
heard of.
sometimes
But
just a little salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and just the ingredients. A lot of times I don't even use salt in a lot of my dishes, just because everything else already has sodium in it, so you don't need to increase your sodium intake.
and to the tune of that, I found, if you use quality seasonings, quality olive oil, you do buy the organic quality produce, it makes a difference.
It
Some
makes a
people
huge
think that
difference.
that's just for, those people who, want to be on their health kick and their essential oils or this and that. But there really is a difference in flavor and quality of food and quality of seasoning.
True. That I mean that's 100% accurate. That's 100% accurate.
So open the floor for you. Any other thoughts, comments, things you want to tell the chamber audience or anybody who may be listening as a word of encouragement, a word for leadership? Floor's yours.
Well, one thing that I want to say is take responsibility of who you are. A lot of times, a lot of times we see things on social media, we see things on TV, we see people doing these things, and we maybe feel like, oh, I should look like that, or I should be doing that, or do what you are purposed to do, right? And so if you don't know that, it's okay, but start finding out your purpose. Start reading some books. Start get you a mentor, and understand that like this life really is what you make it, and it's based on the decisions that you make. And not all decisions will be great decisions. Not all decisions will be bad decisions, right? But the decisions that you make, you take those experiences and you learn from them, good or bad. You learn from them, good or bad. And just remember that, if you woke up, you were given another opportunity, and just take advantage of it.
That's awesome. I really like what you said there. Just right there's the punchline. You got to take responsibility for you and do
Yeah.
what is empowering for you, because I think we can all get into the comparison game of
Yep.
I should, or look at that person, look what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Coulda. Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, what when you're on your deathbed and you look back at your life, how could you reverse engineer life from that point so that you live today,
Yes.
with your fulfilled and with your fullest, giving your best in whatever sphere that is, as a mom, as a teacher, as a business professional, anywhere in the spectrum of not just professions but personalities, and go with that.
Mm-hmm. And go with it. Just go with it.
Awesome. One last thing, go ahead and restate your business address, hours of operation, how they can contact you.
Yes. So again, we are New Level Nutrition. We're at 4051 LBJ Freeway, Suite 160. Literally smack dab in the middle between Rugland and the nail salon, same parking lot as Saltgrass. Hours of operation. What we decided to do is we said we're going to be open every single day, and even during the pandemic, we were able to be open every single day. So it's a blessing. Monday through Sunday. We are open. So Monday through Friday, it's 7 a.m. To 2 p.m. So right now it's 7 until everything opens back up. Once everything opens back up, we'll be like 6 a.m. in the morning. So teachers and those the nurses getting off of the shift, or the nurses going into their shift, can stop in. And then Saturdays we're 9 a.m. till 2. Once again, once we open all the way back up, we'll be 9 to 4. But right now we're 9 to 2, and then Sunday we're open 10 to 2 as well. So yes, we are open on Sunday, so you can come before your praise and you can come after your worship. So so we're open. Come get you a holy shake. We got one on the menu. So but yes, we are open every single day, and I love it. Almost every single day, at least one new person comes in, and that within itself is an amazing blessing. And I know, if you have an Instagram account and you frequent the Farmers Branch area, check your DMs. I'm liable to slide in your DMs, give you a coupon, tell you come check us out.
Awesome. And this just popped in. Someone pop it up on the screen. But Alex gave a quick testimony here.
Hey,
He said, "You helped me start a weight loss journey that continues today." He's down 30 pounds from a
look at
size
that.
42
Look at
pounds,
that. Look at that.
42 to a size 34.
Look at that. That is amazing. Hey, you know what? And it's not even a thank you to me. It's a thank you to you, for doing that for you. So you were able to inspire maybe somebody in your family, somebody in your workplace, somebody else in Farmers Branch. Alex, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You don't need to thank me, buddy. You don't need to thank me. I thank you for for taking on that and running with it.
Awesome. Well, that's a wrap for today. Thank you so much, Coach Tony, for giving us some insights and some good truth. Appreciate you.
I love it. I love it. Let me get a picture. So make sure you're smiling, because I got to post this.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, you
Awesome.
have a great day, and thank you to the Chamber community for joining us. If you'd like to be featured on a Chamber chat, please feel free to reach out, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.